Have you ever wondered what's really going on in the astral field as far as the forces that are involved with making major decisions, whether it comes to healthcare or banking or food, agriculture, education, all of these enormous institutions that really impact our lives, our human lives, in very serious ways? Have you ever wondered what is going on a spiritual level for those things to be manifesting in our current reality? Hi, beautiful friends. My name is Katherine Live, and in today's video, we are going to begin a 4-part series on a teaching by Rudolf Steiner, who I was really diving into very deeply a little over a year ago when I started to look into the most conscious ways to start educating my children, which led me to Waldorf education, which led me to Rudolf Steiner, which led me to his enormous body of work. And down that rabbit hole, I found his teachings on Ahriman and Lucifer, and how there are these there are two entities, two beings that we could call the devil, these evil spirits that are working very directly with our astral and etheric bodies, and how both of those energies are in place to assist us with our human evolution and our spiritual evolution. The reason, according to Rudolf Steiner, that both of these energies exist is to encourage us to transcend the tendency towards one or another, leading us to the middle path or the Christed way. Rudolf Steiner speaks a lot of the Christ, which was certainly, Jesus was an incarnation of this consciousness, which we are going to be talking about more on this channel, and how he actually came to be on this planet. There's a lot of fascinating divine feminine teachings that are unfolding around me right now that I'm excited to bring to you. The middle path, the Christed path, is again transcending both of these extremes that we are seeing play out all around us. So what I want to do is in this video, I want to give an overview of this concept. And then in the second video, I want to fully explain the Luciferian impulse. And then we will explain the Ahriman impulse. And then in the fourth video, we're going to talk about the middle way and what we can do to what are the actions we can take to transcend these two consciousnesses. What feels incredibly important to start off this 4-part series is to come to terms and to peace with that each of us, myself included, have Luciferian tendencies and tendencies from Ahriman. Both of these polarities are extremely opposite, and what's fascinating is that the journey of my life has really shown me how we can very drastically swing from one end to the other, right? The Ahriman being a full ego experience and fully embracing the ego and our body, and we are just these bodies, right? And then the Luciferian tendencies is well, actually, you're here to be a god. You are very special, and you feel this pressure to execute on your specialness, right? Because there's a savior complex and an aboveness above all of the sleeping masses. Okay, so that would be the Luciferian mindset. Both of these tendencies, where we can sort of take the pressure off, is to understand both of these tendencies are continuously present in man. There's no there's no judgment day or day of reckoning coming where both of these evils, they're evil, they aren't going to be eradicated without the understanding that the task at hand is for each individual to develop his or her own spirit so strongly and so sovereignly, and to understand the freedom that is already yours. That is how we reach that middle path. I fully believe that understanding this teaching, understanding this concept that Rudolf Steiner was informing us about, if we can grasp this concept, we can stop the extremism on both sides, which are showing themselves so clearly in today's society. And I'm asking, as you watch these videos, this series of 4 videos, and understand this, I ask for your seriousness. I ask for you to truly take in this information in the same way that I did as I started to explore this work with Rudolf Steiner, and become very lucid with it. Become very still with it. And to really look within yourself, just as I have, and see the ways and observe the ways that you've been in these extremes yourself. And by doing this, what this allows us to do, and what we'll talk about in part 4 of this series, is to have an incredible amount of compassion for humanity. But it starts with understanding that you deserve freedom, that you deserve the birthright, to exercise the birthright of your free will, and to feel free and sovereign. And that is my purpose in putting together these teachings and presenting them to you, is that this is quite a serious issue. These are quite serious illnesses that we are seeing amongst humanity right now. So we're going to get into this video series. This is just a little introduction. Next, we are going to cover and examine the consciousness of the Luciferian impulse. So I will see you in that next video.